Hey everybody, welcome to 40 Grit's Tabletop Adventure. I am your host, 40 Grit, and this is Amateur Crits, where we take an untested GM and allow them a chance to spread their wings and fly like an eagle
to the sea.
Fly like an eagle, cause your body is free. Okay, our amateur GM, do you want to have a gamer tag, or are you just going to go by your name?
Narnah.
Like,
Narnah.
for instance, I am Critpool. He is 40 Grit. She
Jindy.
is Jindy.
And she's Narnah. She just said that. Is it Narnah or is it Captain Narnah?
Bam.
Captain.
I will go get you on your bed.
Captain.
Okay, Captain
Like
Narnah.
Captain Sparrow. Alright, so this is her custom storyline. Does it have a name?
Nope. Picking off.
Alright, so we're just going to call it Storyline 1 until we pick a name for it. And it's going to be based off D&D 5e, correct?
Yes.
And she's going to do her best, so bear with her, and let's just see where this takes us. So this is session 1 of Amateur Crits with Captain Narnah.
Hello, Captain Narnah.
Oh, our characters are a small group. We have Efok, we have Jendi, who is also known as Angelica from other games. We haven't actually recorded your other character. This is the first time they'll be seeing your chain wielding. Oh no, you're Shidra.
I could be Jindy.
Is she Shidra or Jendi?
Jindy.
Okay, so she's her chain whip wielding gnome.
We have completely thrown everything out the window.
Out the window. This is going to be a parallel reality. Same characters,
Okay.
same level as another story we're playing, but it's different. I'm going to be playing Felix Wolf, a half-class bard/warlock. Timora in this reality, or is she gone?
Thymora will be participating and helping lead through the campaign to take back her kingdom.
So we've left the other reality?
Yeah.
Okay,
this is once it's
she's
out.
my fiancée. Or are we married now?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, so...
Kingdom has to be taken
And I'm
back.
level 7 on this character already, so I'm good.
Yep. Okay, so we're fiancéed, and we don't have the kids or anything like that, which that doesn't make any sense to the listeners. So here we go. Let's get to the game.
Alright, for this game, like you said, we're using the 5th edition. Our players have recently got back from another dimension where...
I'll be kind of GMing as like a coach GM.
Yeah,
so.
this is my first time. I've been
She's
playing...
a virgin, GMing for the very first time. Sorry.
And that is very scary.
Sorry.
But thank you. No wonder why you're a bard. Alright, our players have been suddenly transported in a blinding light. As their senses come back around them, they notice they are inside a very large tent.
Now, do we have like a bit of memory loss?
There is some memory loss due to the fight that you guys previously had encountered. The last thing you guys remember is
I'm coming from a whole other world.
disrespecting a very large birdman.
Oh wait, no, I'm saying like the events. Oh, so that's the last thing I remember.
That's the last
Okay.
thing you guys will remember currently.
But me and you don't know them.
I know them.
Right, I don't know them.
No, you do not. So as there is a large poof, and it takes you about a good 30 seconds for your sight to come in, you realize during the landing of the teleportation has put this camp room into complete dismay. Beds turned over, maps everywhere. As Thymora, you hear a poof as she lands right on you.
Ow! Oh, I don't mind.
Sorry, not used to this.
I cop a feel. Like, I literally start at the shoulders and just work my way all the way down to the butt and the tail. I don't mind at all.
You're gonna get your hands cut off. We can't do this yet. And she gets up and walks out.
What am I gonna do with this? I look down at my boner.
Oh, Lord.
By the way, this is not rated PG.
No,
We're
not for
adults and
little
we get
ears.
dirty. But please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Alright, so I look around the tent.
You see what appeared to be okay for a camping bed. You do hear noises outside. There are maps and little figures all around. On a wall is put up as a tapestried map that has markings all over it with appears to be a relatively medium-sized army surrounding.
Do I recognize
The
the
castle.
land on the map?
You roll intelligence.
Oh, I love me. 8.
No, you do not recognize where
As
you
a
are.
bard, my intelligence and my wisdom are my dump stats.
You do not recognize where you are, but you get from the smell in the air, you are near an ocean.
So I don't recognize the land. Shidra, what do you think? Shidra? I'm looking for my lost bosom companion and her heinous blink dog pet.
They appear not to have been able to follow you in the teleportation.
I rack my brain with trying to remember the events that led to teleportation.
As you rack yourself repeatedly in the head, nothing is
I
coming
didn't say
to
whack, I said rack, but okay, well, I'm pounding myself in the face, or the head, sure.
you. Nothing is
head?
coming to you, but you do.
Oh, nice visual joke from Jindy. She
You
pantomimed
do
beating my
remember
penis.
you're giving yourself a headache.
I gave myself a
You're
headache?
giving yourself a headache.
I remember I'm giving myself... That's an interesting choice
Yeah.
of words.
You realize, is that better?
Where's everyone? Where's Alicia? Where's Jarvis? Where the fuck is Shade? I even missed the blink dog.
I never thought you'd say that.
I check my gear and make sure I have everything.
You're what?
My gear.
Everything
Explorer's pack,
seems to be
rapier,
with you.
Dagger, my talismans, my shield.
You do notice that amongst your stuff there is a very large diamond that you did not know where that came from, but there is a crack in it.
Aw. I'll have to find a wizard that can mend that. Oh, wait. I'm engaged to one. Lovely. This Felix is going to be a little bit more lighthearted because I'm going to assume that we've been through more.
Yes.
And, like, love has healed my heart.
Oh.
Aww. So.
And still hasn't gotten laid.
Oh, damn tieflings and their blue balls. I've gotten to second base. It's third if it counts as a male, but it's only second for a female. We figured that one out.
Now, that might need some explaining on this channel.
So, if you stroke a tiefling's tail, as a male tiefling, it's third base. As a female tiefling, it's only second. Not sure why, but that's apparently what people have decided. People is in this group. So, I'm going to basically look around and see if I can find like a pot of water or a pitcher of water.
There is a knocked off pitcher off of a table in the far corner, but there is some water left in it, yes.
Are you going to be rolling experience or milestones?
We'll be doing experience, which will be done later afterwards.
Okay, so just start off at base 7?
Yes.
Okay, we'll take care of that offline then. I'm going to go ahead and splash some water on me, try to clean up, make myself look more appearance-wise. And a little description as I'm staring into the mirror. I am a tall, lean-cut, dark-haired, very solid features, very because being a bard, I have a super high charisma of 19. So I'm very attractive, and I know it. And I got dark hair and like these cool chocolate brown eyes. I'm wearing this. I don't know if you kids out there have ever seen the old Xena TV show, but Ares had this straight up leather suit, this black leather suit. That's what I'm rocking. It's like a leather jerkin, leather pants, and on the back, and nice stylized gemstones, it says The Wolf. And that's my stage name, is Felix the Wolf. So after I get myself cleaned up and just kind of established, I look around and I try to figure out why Thymora hasn't come back yet. And I walk over to the tent flap and I peer out, but I don't leave the tent.
You see your fiancée Thymoria about 30 yards away.
Wait, is it Thymoria?
Thymoria.
I've been saying it wrong this whole time. I thought it was Thymora.
It's Thymoria.
Damn, no wonder I can't get laid.
You see her talking to...
Evok.
Hello, I'm Evok.
A strange elf?
And
I'm not an elf. I'm a tiefling.
Oh, you can't hear me. Oh, it's a tiefling. Sorry,
I'm a tiefling.
I can't keep all your rogue characters straight.
By the way, since there's not a green, he's black.
Alright. A very black tiefling who seems to be almost quite yelling at her, but not to where you are able to hear what he is saying.
Alright, I'm going to roll insight to see if I think he's a threat. That's a nat 20. Finally! Dear God, I've been rolling like shit all night.
He is of no threat to her.
But he does look pretty pissed off at
But I'm
the
saying
moment.
like insight, what do I read off him?
Very caring, deep relationship with his friends.
Might be a brother. Might be a friend. Tiefling politics are tricky. I best put on a show. I start using Minor Illusion, and we just so you guys know, for those listening, we've adapted Minor Illusion to be a little bit more powerful for the effects of Felix because it rolls into his performance stat. So I can do more complex illusions than are actually.
Oh.
Yeah, he's up by the door. So basically, because of the fact that my character is this uber warlock bard, I have more stronger minor illusion effects than is normal. I can actually create like illusionary effects, like almost like three-dimensional creatures, multiple sounds. It's a lot more powerful than the average minor illusion that you might be used to. So basically, I'm going to start with like trumpets and a drum. Dum 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 dum. Do I see like Thymoria like just roll her eyes?
Yes, you do.
Efok.
Efok, as you are
It's
currently...
coffee backwards. He's that bland.
I'm that guy.
As you are currently chewing Thymoria out
what's
for
that?
telling you that don't to freak out, that she is engaged, and word needs to be spread amongst the ranks as you're chewing her out for, I apparently known a guy for a day. You hear this loud
Damn, it's been a lot longer than a
choir
day.
of trumpets and drums erupt from the top general's tent.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the one, the only, Felix Wolf! And I actually come out to like explosions of firework effects and like applause.
Alright, I want you to roll performance.
Okay. So that's 19 plus proficiency, so 22.
Alright. As you hear this trumpet, this amazing, gorgeous half-elf steps out of this tent. And it is kind of... He's a bit cocky with the way he's coming out with his presentation.
Pretentious?
A bit cocky?
Just
He's
a bit cocky.
pretentious. Is it you?
Oh, it's me.
You're pretentious.
As
bit
you
cocky.
notice, 4 guards are now
just herald
charging the top
myself.
of the hill,
Yeah.
and 2 came around the side of the tent.
Okay.
Roll initiative.
I'll give you 18. But you should know by now, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
They don't know that. You said you got an 18?
Yep.
Right.
Alright, you go first.
What are the guards doing?
They have spears and short swords currently sheathed out, and you are in a half-arch circle facing them,
Okay.
with your back towards the open flap of the tent.
Gentlemen, are these tieflings? What,
4 of
like,
them
can I
are
see through the armor?
tieflings.
Like, what's going on?
4 of them are tieflings.
All 4.
4 of the 6. There's
there's
a
6. Sorry, I
dwarf
thought
and a
there was
dragonborn.
Okay. Gentlemen, dwarves and dragonborns alike. Seriously, you want to fight me? I'm the wolf. Obviously, you've heard of me, right? I make no threatening gestures. The music has died, and I'm standing there, just arms outsplayed gently.
The dwarf looks on amazement and goes, I know you! You're the guy who killed the prince!
Yep, that's me. I was really hoping they'd know me for some of my musical acts, though. But he had it coming.
Why?
Why did I kill the prince? It's been a while. Oh, yeah, that's right. He really did have it coming. He said that I was a terrible singer.
He looked over to the dragonborn and goes, I don't do theaters. Sing something.
When a man loves a tiefling! And I start, like, generating, like, little hearts that float towards Thymoria. And I'm just like, nothing else matters. He will burn your land to the ground.
As Thymoria looks over back
and
to
they're
you,
like
going,
popping and like little butterflies popping out of them.
As Thymoria looks back to you, he goes, told you he kind of does that.
When a half-elf loves a tiefling, those horns get him so randy.
Yes. You were saying.
As he's singing, his little hearts are coming towards us. He'll look at you like, I told you, he kind of does that.
And they start popping into little butterflies with heart-shaped wings.
I'm going to pick up a rock and throw it at him.
Interesting.
The guards kind of are now looking to you, back to Thymoria and her general, back to you.
Oh, yes.
Back
Yes.
to Thymoria.
Oh, yes.
Efok's the general?
He is a general, yes.
Oh, yes. She is my lady.
21 to throw a rock at him.
Yeah, that hits.
As you're sitting there going, yes, gentlemen, this rock comes...
Is this like a big rock?
It's a small.
It's like a small
It's not
rock.
that
So
big.
it's non-violent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Comes
so-
flying and goes, fook, right
Just
over your
enough
head.
to get
You're
your
like, what the
attention,
hell?
shut you up.
You look around.
All the music stops, the little hearts explode in like little fires, and like there's starting to be like almost like a steam coming off of me now. Who threw the rock?
The guards are now very...
Apparently my perception is really bad, though.
He's like
bad.
That is a 2.
That's a 7.
I did not see that anywhere.
You do see the guards kind of taking a step back as they're now looking furiously back and forth. Not really sure on what to do with you as you just now started steaming.
Yeah, and my voice is going to raise to a cacophonous roar. Who threw the rock?
As I throw another rock. 17 plus 5.
That is 22.
Yes, 22. Thank you.
That hits.
Second rock hits you.
I would like
this time
advantage
in the
on this
shoulder.
perception roll.
Go for it. Go for it. You threw 2 rocks.
Now you're looking for
Oh, look, 2 6s. Oh wait, 1's a 9. 1's a 9. So it's 14. Can I follow the rock back with 14?
No, but you do see Thymoria laughing very hard. And you are looking around furiously for who's throwing rocks at you.
Alright, so the steam has now started actually turning into small whips of flame, caressing over my leather. Which does count as leather armor for the listeners at home.
I'm just standing there smiling now. Like,
Now it's a game.
he doesn't know. Oh, that's hilarious. He doesn't.
You've been hanging out there too
I
much.
turned to Thymora.
Thymoria.
That's what I said.
No, you said Thymora, just like
whatever.
I did.
Thymoria. I turned to Thymoria and I just...
I'm gonna get it right from now on, trust me.
I just looked on the...
Real life has taught me what happens if you get your fiance's name wrong. For those playing the home game, Jindy is my wife. I brought her into nerd culture, and I have not regretted a moment of it since. When?
When I kicked your ass.
Wait, which time when you kicked his ass?
Right?
No, just tonight in
Oh,
the
just
previous
tonight? Okay.
game. Yeah.
Physically or...
Excommunically.
Yes, that one.
Nicely.
Dicely.
Dice.
Oh, it's a dicey situation.
Alright, so my rage is building, and you kind of know what happens when I...
The
I get
Dragonborn and the wizard dwarf have kind of said, fuck this, and went back around the side.
I'm out!
Peace out, bitches!
The tieflings are still like, okay.
And one of the tieflings will actually charge you. Now you're seeing you're about to go on fire.
Not a good idea, buddy.
Does a 7 hit you?
7 does not. And what I would like to do is, because he missed so badly, I'd like permission to make an athletics roll to grab onto him.
Granted.
Or does that be a might? That'd be a... Oh wait, this is a different game.
If you're going to grab him,
Strength.
dexterity for grappling.
Oh, okay. Switching it up on me.
Is that right? Is
I thought it was
or
strength.
dex? Okay, then strength. I'm learning people still, so bear with me. If it is strength, roll for strength. If for grappling. I don't know if it's strength or
grapple
dex.
would be a might
athletics.
for fate, so...
Yes, but we're not playing Fate. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition.
Acrobatics is in dex. Athletics is in strength.
Dexterity would be like movement.
Alright,
Normally grapple falls under strength.
alright.
Ooh, 20.
8.
Huh?
8.
8. So I'm literally going to grab this guard and just hold him away from me. Like, kind of slightly off the ground, but I'm not going to harm him. And I'm just going to look at his fellows. What?
Are you grabbing him like by the shirt or by the neck?
Basically by like a shoulder pad or something
By
metallic.
the armor.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm holding him up
Armor
off the
hold.
ground because I'm about 6'2". And I'm just going to look at the other 3 and go, do not fuck with me.
Roll intimidation.
That's not going to work. I don't even have intimidation. That's
Do not-
skill.
I think I'm more intimidating.
I'm more
15.
intimidating.
I don't have proficiency in it, so it is what it is.
Alright, they got a 17. They're a bit hesitant.
I love how like
I'm a
the
2 foot tall
bards.
16-year-old
I
girl.
love how bards and I love how like bards and paladins have the highest intimidations because of charisma, but rogues don't. So like rogues
Except for the fact that my rogue has
is a high charisma, but I'm saying like a lot of like
witchy.
barbarians and people like that try to be intimidating.
Like my
normally-
half orc
they
has
don't
advantages on.
Right, but a lot of
Stuff
like
like that.
barbarians don't have they focus on strength and dex or constitution, so their charisma is like a dump stat. So they go to be intimidating and they basically look like a fluffing bunny rabbit. Then the bard steps up and makes you fear for your life.
These
It's
ones
beautiful.
are kind of hesitant on what to do. As they as one of them kind of takes a step towards you with his sword and kind of raises his arm and stops to look at the guy going, well, come on.
I'm going to use my bonus action to summon my imp.
Oh.
What was his name again?
I don't know. You're the one who named him. Not me.
I can't fucking remember.
It was some,
Start with a C.
It
no.
was a familiar...
I want to call it like Henry or Henry. What do I call him?
No.
No.
No, homunculus. Harry the homunculus.
Harry. Hello, Harry.
Was it Harry? Harold.
Harold.
Harold the homunculus. And he literally summoned. He's a tiny construct. He kind of looks like a frog with bat ears and wings. And he looks around and goes, "Oh, bollocks, what have we gotten into tonight?"
As he looks around, he sees his favorite, Thymoria, who
Thymoria.
always tries to snuggle him, and he's kind of fearful at the situation that she is, in fact, there with you.
Oh, no. He doesn't even wait. He charges for you. He's like, "Snookums!" And he just takes off at, like, this weird galloping, flying step. And he, like, leaps into the air to just, like, tackle you. Because he's a tiny creature. He's, like, the size of a cat.
They rolled a 3 and 8 to hit him.
Oh, crap. Does he have an armor class? AC. 13. Sorry.
Okay, as they
Natural
both,
armor,
as he
so
goes
whiff.
flying through the air, their swords are just hitting nothing.
Wonderful use of
Nat
descriptors.
20 to catch
A
him.
lot of GMs don't have that natural talent.
Oh.
Nat
As he
20
goes-
to catch him.
Right into Thymoria's arms, also he stops mid-air, like maybe about a foot from where he's sitting there swinging in the air as he looks over to this black dragonborn holding him.
He looks at you with this really sad, pathetic face. He goes, "I want my snuggles."
Who are you?
Harold homunculus, and he like shakes your nose because he can't reach your hand.
You're weird.
Yes.
Give him here as Thymoria reaches over, takes him, and just snuggles him up.
And I
When
look,
I tell you about her and the cute ones.
and I look at the tieflings around me and I go, if I wanted her armed, I could do it. And I let go of the one with the armor and drop him to the ground.
Thymoria and her general approach you as she kind of just sits there and smiles at you, going, "That's a way to introduce yourself."
Don't I always?
I don't know you, and I don't like you.
Good.
I don't
We'll
want
get
to.
along just fine. Now, excuse me, I have to find someone who threw a rock, and I start looking around again. It's really hard not to like him.
Oh no, he's completely clueless. He's completely bollocks.
Yeah, well, you've also seen me stand down some of possibly your top guards, cast infernal magic and bardic magic at the same time. By the
Anyway.
way, the flames licking on my body is kind of a modification of Hellish Rebuke. It's almost like a natural tendency of a warning system.
Alright.
Because Felix is a lover, not a fighter, and he only gets like this when he's pushed. So it's almost like he has these natural concepts that are just imitations of like you're pushing me to the wrong area.
So the look
Throwing
people give
rocks
you,
at the
they
wrong
go
body
off
part.
your more of your body language and what's happening. Right? Okay. Thymoria looks at you. So, have we had any problems throughout the night? No more people breaking in, stealing food?
No breaking, no entering, no stealing.
And no words from any of the spies inside. It's not good.
Wait, you said last night. You didn't say last year.
Apparently, we haven't been gone that long.
How long?
Maybe 2 hours tops.
Are you kidding me?
No, he said he saw me to my tent about 2 hours ago before I came back out. And then
I
asked what
literally
was
just
wrong.
fall over laughing. Like I hit the ground and just sit down and I'm just cackling to myself.
Is he okay? Do we need a cleric? Shall I summon the cleric?
Yes, actually, I would like
Oh,
2 clerics
God.
brought in immediately, please.
I'm
Do
screwed.
you know which of the two?
I am so screwed. And I look up at Thymoria and go, I'm late to my own wedding. Oh.
You know what? I think Rose would do just nicely.
Rose.
Oh, this is
Right on.
great. I'm a dead man. I'm a dead man.
You're engaged to someone else.
Technically yes. Technically no. You ever heard of a con?
Yes.
Yes, I was on my way to complete a con with some fellow outlaws, ruffians, thieves, con artists, really. I mean, birds of a feather flock together. And I was supposed to be marrying this merchant's daughter and getting keys to this business trade adventure, and then we were going to rob them blind. So well, you said 2 hours. I'm not late. Where are we? But I have no idea where we are. Oh, I'm late. There's no way I can make it in time. I'm late.
Well, from the last thing I remember you explaining in your little situation you're running from, you are about 12,000 miles.
Definitely late.
So, would you rather have her, as she kind of begins to glare at you, and you see her hand starts to light up, ready for a fireball?
I stand up and I go, no. I'm gonna be clear. It was a con. You, and I take your hand, and even though it sears and burns a little bit, I kiss it, are the fire in my life. And you can hear the sizzling from my hand as I'm trying not to winch.
She gets a chuck because I hate it when you do that.
I'm just glad you didn't freeze and fire my crotch again.